Hey there, dog lovers. Understanding your dog's body language is key to building a strong, trusting relationship with your four-legged companion. Dogs bring so much positivity and joy into our lives. But how do you know what they're trying to tell you? Whether it's their wagging tail, their curious ears, or even their playful eyes, each little gesture has a story to tell. In today's video, we'll break down 16 useful clues to help you decode your dog's behavior and create an even deeper connection. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, share this video with a friend who's recently welcomed a puppy, and, of course, subscribe to our channel for more insightful pet tips. Let's get started. Here are 16 insightful signs that will help you deepen your understanding of your dog's behavior and emotions. Recognizing these cues will not only strengthen your bond with your dog, but also improve communication and trust between you both. Let's start with the tail, one of the most expressive parts of your dog's body. 1. A slowly wagging lower tail. When your dog wags his tail slowly, with it lowered close to the ground, he is signaling confusion or uncertainty. It's as though he's saying, "I'm not sure what's happening. What should I do next?" This is a moment where your dog is asking for your guidance. He is looking to you for reassurance, and this is the perfect opportunity to help him navigate the situation and provide the comfort he needs. On the other hand, if your dog's tail is wagging rapidly, it's a clear indication that he feels comfortable and accepts you as the leader. It's a happy, positive gesture that shows he's in sync with you and feels safe in your presence. 2. Raised tail with slight tremor. When your dog raises his tail high and it slightly trembles, it's more than just a wagging tail. This posture is often an act of defiance, as your dog is subtly challenging your authority. He believes he is the one in charge of the situation, and this is his way of expressing confidence, pride, and strength. In this moment, your dog is saying, "I feel great. I am proud of myself and how strong I am." This kind of behavior often happens when your dog feels secure and self-assured, but it may be worth asserting your role as the leader to maintain balance. 3. Tail tucked between the legs. When your dog's tail is tucked tightly between his legs, it's an unmistakable sign of fear, discomfort, or anxiety. This posture usually indicates that your dog is feeling vulnerable, scared, or worried about something, whether it's an unfamiliar environment, a loud noise, or even a person or animal. If this happens occasionally, it's likely a natural response to something startling. However, if your dog frequently tucks his tail without any clear reason, it might be time for a trip to the vet to ensure there are no underlying physical or emotional issues causing him distress. Now, let's focus on another key aspect of your dog's communication: the eyes. 4. Wide, focused eyes. When your dog's eyes are wide open and alert, it's a sign that he is paying close attention to something, likely you. His wide-eyed gaze is often a way of getting your attention and challenging you to engage with him. This is a situation where he might be looking to you for leadership or response. It's important to recognize that if your dog is looking at you with intense, wide eyes, he may expect you to react firmly and take charge. However, when meeting an unfamiliar dog, avoid staring directly into their eyes. A direct stare can be interpreted as aggression or a challenge, which may cause the dog to feel threatened. 5. Squinting and blinking eyes. When your dog starts to squint or blink slowly, it's a strong signal that he's in a playful mood. If he gives you this look, it's like he's saying, "Let's have some fun." This is the perfect moment to throw his favorite toy or take him outside for a walk. However, there's another side to squinting. If your dog frequently squints or his eyes seem uncomfortable, it could be an indication of pain or irritation. If this happens, it's crucial to take him to the vet to rule out any potential eye problems or injuries that might be causing discomfort. 6. Ears standing up or leaning forward. When your dog's ears are perked up and leaning forward, it's a clear sign that he's deeply curious. He's attentively watching and reacting to something new or interesting in his environment. This tells you that your dog is fully engaged, processing every sound, movement, and change around him, showing just how alert and aware he is of the world. 7. Ears flattened against the head. If your dog's ears are pressed flat against his head, this is a clear sign that he's feeling scared or anxious. Sometimes, Your dog may only lower one ear, often the left one, especially when encountering unfamiliar faces or situations. This behavior is a natural response when he feels threatened or uncomfortable. If nothing seems dangerous, you can help ease his anxiety by gently petting him and offering reassurance, helping him feel safe and calm. 8. The dog yawns. A yawn from your dog isn't always about sleep. It's often a sign of stress, irritation, or nervousness. Puppies, in particular, tend to yawn when they're surrounded by larger, unfamiliar dogs. However, if your dog yawns while looking at you, it's a sign of affection and attachment. It could also mean that he's simply tired and ready to rest. Either way, take it as a sign that he trusts you and wants your comfort. 9. The dog licks his face. When your dog licks his face, it's a sign of stress, discomfort, or nervousness. This action might also be his way of calming himself or signaling to potential threats that he means no harm. Dogs will sometimes do this to defuse tense situations, showing they don't intend to provoke aggression. It's a subtle but important cue to pay attention to when your dog feels under pressure. 10. The dog exposes his teeth without snarling. If your dog exposes his teeth but doesn't show signs of growling or snarling, he's likely protecting his territory. This is most common when a dog is eating or guarding something valuable to him. If you encounter an unfamiliar dog while they're eating, it's best to avoid approaching them, as they may see you as a threat to their food and react defensively. Now, let's move on to the dog's posture, which can speak volumes about his mood and intentions. 11. The dog rolls over and shows his belly. When your dog rolls over and exposes his belly to you, it's one of the clearest signs that he trusts you deeply. This is an invitation for you to rub his belly, a behavior that expresses his comfort and affection. When you pet your dog's belly in this position, he feels reassured and pleased by your positive response. Keep rubbing. It's one of their favorite things. 12. The dog puts his head on your knee. When your dog rests his head on your knee, it's his way of asking for attention and affection. He's showing you that he needs you and craves your presence. Similarly, if he nudges your hand with his nose, he's asking for you to pet him. In some cases, this behavior can indicate that he feels a bit lonely and just wants to spend time with you, whether that's playing or simply enjoying your company. 13. The dog places his paw on your knee. If your dog places his paw on your knee, it could be a sign of dominance. He may be trying to assert his control over the situation. Trainers recommend looking into your dog's eyes and gently removing the paw. By doing this, you'll reinforce that you are the leader and help establish boundaries in the relationship. 14. The dog raises one front paw. When your dog raises one front paw, it's often a sign that he wants something from you. He might be asking for food, playtime, or even just your attention. This behavior is especially common in hunting breeds, who instinctively use this posture when they are unsure or looking for a response. It's your dog's way of saying, "I need something from you. Please pay attention." 15. The dog turns his back. When your dog turns his back on you, it's actually a beautiful sign of trust. By turning away, he's telling you that he feels safe with you, and he trusts you completely. This gesture means that your dog sees you as a friend and feels comfortable enough to let his guard down in your presence. Congratulations! You've truly become a trusted companion in his eyes. 16. The dog shakes. Finally, when your dog shakes his body, it's often a way for him to release built-up tension. This behavior is similar to how they shake off water after a bath, but it can also happen after a stressful situation or an encounter with something unsettling. Whether it's meeting a new person or dog, or even experiencing something unpleasant, your dog uses this shaking motion to calm himself down and regain a sense of peace. Thank you for joining us in today's video. We hope these 16 helpful cues have given you a deeper understanding of your dog's body language and how to strengthen your bond with them. Remember, every wag, tilt of the ear, and facial expression is your dog's way of communicating with you. By paying attention to these signals, you'll be able to create an even stronger and more trusting relationship with your four-legged friend. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who's a dog owner or recently got a puppy. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more tips and tricks to help you become the best pet parent you can be. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.